This is the 2014 Audi SQ5. It's the performance version of their Q5 SUV. Today we're going to do a top 10, a quick one, of the best things I like about this car and a few things that I think that could use some improvement. Number 10. I really like how Audi has separated the S models from the standard models by changing the colors on the mirrors so they don't match the body color. Also, these mirrors fold in when you lock the door. I know a lot of other vehicles can actually fold the mirrors in just like BMW, but they don't do it automatically when you lock the doors. You have to actually hit a button to do it manually. So it's nice that it's automatic. Number 9. The Bang & Olufsen stereo in the SQ5 is an amazing stereo. It's very crisp. It's not a huge bass thumping machine. Whether you're listening to the news or music, it has great crisp sound. It matches the car very well. Number 8, the blind spot warning, or as Audi calls it, their Audi side assist, which tells you if there's a car in your blind spot and it actually illuminates a light on the mirror. Well, the difference with the Audi system here is that the light is quite large, unlike a lot of the other systems where it's just a small little light. And on this system, you can actually control how bright you want the light. I've never seen another system like it. Number 7, the wheels. The SQ5 comes with 20-inch wheels, but this one has the optional 21-inch 5-spoke. Very nice. Number 6, the Audi interior has been the benchmark for interiors for a long time, and this one doesn't disappoint. It is getting a little bit on the dated side, but all in all, still very good quality. I really like these pinstripe inserts along the dash and on the door panel. Great looking interior. Number 5, the sunroof. What's so great about this sunroof? Well, it's a huge panoramic roof, but not only that, you have a mesh covering. Many other cars have coverings, but they're solid. This one's a mesh one, so if you want the sunroof open for a little bit more air, but you don't want to have that sun beating down on you, you can individually control the mesh covering so you can have as much sun as you want. Number 4, Audi MMI system. That's their multimedia system here, and that consists of your screen here, and then basically the heart of it is this turning knob here that has a button in the center of it and also 4 buttons surrounding it. The 4 buttons basically correspond to the 4 corners of the screen, so whatever you see on those 4 corners, you just hit the corresponding button, and it's really easy. I think that's one of the easiest systems out there. I think some of the other manufacturers out there are kind of incorporating this type of layout because it's very easy to use. One of my favorite things of the MMI, and Audi was one of the very first to do it, the steering wheel mounted controls for the volume is an actual dial. It's a nice normal fluid motion you're used to when adjusting volume. Number 3, the rear seats. The rear seats slide back and forth, which is a very nice feature. Also, if you're installing a car seat like I have here for an infant, the latch system, instead of having to squeeze your fingers in between the seat bottom and the seat back and trying to locate that hook, the latch system on the SQ5 is a dedicated channel, so it's nice and easy to locate those hooks. Number 2, the engine. This here is a 3-liter V6 direct injected supercharged engine. Well, the regular Q5 is also the same size engine as well, but the Q5 puts out 272 horsepower. This SQ5 puts out 354 horsepower and 347 pound-feet of torque. It's a great engine. And number 1, it's the whole package. You take the interior, you take the motor, the 352 horsepower, especially the 347 pound-feet of torque. You match up with Drive Select. You can control your steering, your engine, your exhaust even, and you can set it to individuals exactly how you like it. This car is extremely easy to drive. Steering is very light. It might be a little light for some people, but it is very precise but very light feeling. The throttle is very light as well, and with all that torque, you barely have to touch that pedal to get this car up and going. And that, along with the nice light steering, it makes it a perfect city car or commuter car. So it's a great package. If everything about this vehicle was positive, this car would be perfect. and there'd be no reason to make any others and improve on future models. So there's a few things that I think they could improve on. And one thing on this great steering wheel here, there is no phone button. So this vehicle is equipped with Bluetooth, and most cars that have Bluetooth have a phone button, whether to make a call or hang up. I think it's just nice to be able just to hit the button to hang up or make a call. This one here, you have to go through the system to hang up through the MMI system. Now, speaking of the MMI system, I did speak of that this is a great layout. It's really easy to use. It was one of my top 10 features here, but on this infotainment center, or actually on this whole car, there is not a single USB jack. That's right, it's 2014 and this is a luxury vehicle. There is no generic USB port. What Audi's done is in the glove box here, there is a port here which is with their own proprietary connector, and you have to purchase the cable with whatever end that you need. So if you have an iPhone 4, you'd use this one, or an iPad, but if you have a newer one, you'd need the Lightning one. Or if you have an Android, you need a mini USB cable. I just think that this is a no-no, especially in 2014 when almost every car has a USB jack. On my last dislike, this is strictly my opinion, it's the exterior looks. It's not ugly, it's a nice looking car. I just don't find that it's different enough than the standard Q5. So for the SQ5, I think it should have a little bit more a wow factor.